art with Clark.
Project, you're going to need tape, black marker, scissors, crayons, and paper. You also could use colored markers. We're going to do a 1-point perspective cityscape. While we're doing this exciting project, some terms I want you guys to look for is 1-point perspective, form, 3-dimensional, and the elements of art. Make sure you understand those. Here we go. Okay guys, first we're going to fold the paper hamburger style, and then we're going to take and fold that backwards so that the crease is nice and loose. And then once you're done with that, let's flip it around and fold it hot dog style, open it up, and get ready for the next step. Okay guys, unfold the paper, and then we're going to fold it back into hamburger style. You're going to really need to know where that center point is, and then we're going to measure up from that 3 fingers length, and then we're going to put a dot right on that 3rd finger. That's going to be important. All right, now from that dot, you're going to draw a diagonal line to the corner of the paper. That corner should be the corner that opens up like a book. Now we're going to take some scissors and we're going to cut along that line while we keep our paper folded so that when we open it up, it'll look the same on both sides. It'll be symmetrical. Okay guys, what we're going to be doing when we get this paper opened up is we're going to be drawing a cityscape. It's going to be a city, and it's all going to look like it comes down to this one point right there, and they get bigger as they come to you. Well, let's get ready to start drawing those buildings. Everything comes to that center point. And you can have a variety of sizes. You know, buildings can be thin and wide. And then in a little while, we'll get to decorate these as well. Right now, we're just drawing straight lines, and that's going to be how wide your buildings are. Okay guys, in this part of the video, we're going to start creating our buildings. You're going to add in windows and shutters and anything you can imagine that would be on the front of a building. You might even want to look up pictures of buildings on Google. We're going to use several elements of art. Right now we're using shape and line. See how many you can identify while we do this. Have fun guys. Happy creating. Okay, this next part, after I finish these buildings, is really going to show off that 1-point perspective. Everything is going to that point. The road that I'm drawing is going to go narrow and come at you really wide. Then I'm going to draw the dividing lines. And in the back, they're going to be really small. And then as they get towards you, they get larger. And to make it even look more 3-dimensional, I make it sort of like a trapezoid shape, so it's a little more narrow in the back. Okay, now we're just going to simply color it in. It really helps to continue this illusion that it's coming at you if you color towards yourself. And okay, now we're just simply going to color in the buildings, and you can pick any colors you want. Sometimes I like to pick warm colors that kind of all go together. Sometimes I like to make the colors pop out and go all over the color wheel, but I always try to develop some sort of a plan before I start coloring. Have fun. Happy coloring, guys. Guys, this next part might be the hardest part of this project, so if you need to grab your parents, that's okay. Alright, this is going to turn it into a project that has form. We're going to find the center, the 1-point perspective spot. We're going to take it over and we're going to on that fold you made when you made the hot dog, you're going to put your index finger, your ring finger, and your thumb, and you're going to pinch it together. As you can see, I'm pushing that up to the center, and then you're going to just kind of fold it and push it down, and then you're going to go over these creases. Really take a look at what I've done here. Once we're done with that, we're going to put a piece of tape on that to hold it down, but I'm going to go to the next side, do the same thing, put my index finger in the middle, find that middle part, and then we're just going to fold it down, push that crease down, and now we're ready to tape it down. Now, it has form because it's standing up. It has 3 dimensions. Those dimensions are length, width, and depth, and it has all 3 of those. This is pretty much the end of our project, guys. We're just going to put a piece of tape down here and take a look at all the elements of art. We have form, comes to 1 point, so it's 1 point perspective, has color, shape, and line.